Welcome, Storm and Norman's RI viewers, to a revealing exploration of the untold truth about Airbnb host investments that have turned into unexpected nightmares. In this eye-opening video, we implore you to stay tuned until the end, as we unravel the challenges faced by Airbnb hosts. But fear not, for we bring you a solution that offers a seamless transition for hosts seeking an alternative platform without the accompanying horrors. But watch this entire video if you're an Airbnb host looking for a way out. At the end of this video we will give you a new solution you've been waiting for.
We begin tonight with some horrifying rental disasters. If you're thinking of having a mini vacay in someone else's home or letting a stranger stay in yours this summer, listen up. Here's ABC's Gio Benitez.
You're watching a home burglary in action, police say, but this is no break-in. This woman actually rented out this home from its owner on Airbnb, a popular website used for short-term rentals. The guest turned alleged burglar caught on surveillance camera, stealing over $35,000 in valuables, according to authorities, after being told to stay out of the locked closet and office.
She basically broke the doorknob and the door itself.
Theft is just one potential nightmare for homeowners just looking to make some extra money in the growing short-term rental business.
This is awful.
Mark and Star King, parents to two young sons, handed over the keys to their Calgary home to renters who were supposedly in town for a wedding.
Everything imaginable that would violate a home has happened here.
According to neighbors, the guests started their own party.
Within 3 or 4 hours that we exchanged keys, a party bus was here.
A party that lasted several days and left their once immaculate home unrecognizable.
We don't want to touch anything. Broken glass everywhere. There's barbecue sauce on the ceiling.
The total amount of damage, roughly $50,000 worth, according to the Kings. Airbnb covers homeowners up to $1 million in property damage, and in a statement to ABC News says that situations like this are incredibly rare, but that we have zero tolerance for this kind of behavior. But sometimes these rental nightmares can play out while you're still at home.
Worst thing I've ever experienced in my life. Scariest thing.
Poonam Sandhu rented out her master bedroom to a couple through Airbnb, but weeks later agreed to switch to cash-only payments, not involving the website. And that's when payments stopped and trouble started.
So I asked them very politely, it's time for you guys to go.
But her renters refused to leave, and that's when she installed these security cameras. Here, Sandhu is seen helplessly watching as her unwelcome guests roam freely through her house, helping themselves to anything in her refrigerator and cabinets. This shirtless man is seen wandering through the house at night.
In a lot of states, if you stay in a place for at least 30 days, it's deemed to be a rental. To get someone out who doesn't want to leave, you effectively have to evict them.
Ultimately, the owner, Sandhu, paid them more than $1,700 to get them to leave her house rather than engage in a potentially lengthy eviction process.
These laws generally are intended to prevent people from losing their homes, from getting kicked out on a day's notice. They're not supposed to be for people who want to stay longer for an Airbnb rental. Most of the time, the system works, but it takes just a few people exploiting the system, stealing, damaging, staying, fighting, to make everyone worry about renting out their home.
Despite the rarity of these incidents, Airbnb recently updated their rental terms to empower hosts and dissuade bad actors, allowing hosts to charge twice the nightly fee for every day a guest overstays their reservation. And if the numbers are any indication, Airbnb's popularity is at an all-time high. There are 1.5 million listings worldwide, and over 40 million guests have booked a property through that site since it launched in 2000. Renters should beware too. Sometimes listings don't paint a complete picture. Look at this sprawling 4,000 square foot home in South Lake Tahoe, advertised on HomeAway.com for $400 a night.
This house is amazing. How could that be? And I thought, maybe we were lucky.
A seemingly perfect vacation home for Cherry McGaffrey's extended family, totaling 14 members. Her cousin's husband and daughter were the first to arrive.
Kind of like a Bali style I felt like singing. I was so happy.
Followed shortly by the actual homeowner.
I took a peek through the slats of this window here and recognized that we're total strangers in my house.
All of a sudden, we saw a man come in.
The little girl sort of screamed.
I was kind of surprised. I didn't know who he was.
I informed them that I was the owner of the house.
He basically said, "Sorry to tell you this, but you guys have been scammed."
Turns out the McCaffreys fell for a fraudulent listing. HomeAway.com claims it's rare on their site. Less than 1 in 10,000 listings are fake, but confirms there were 10 other travelers who thought they had rented Sean's house through fraudulent listings seen on their website. All sides of this growing rental business ripe for exploitation. But at least one alleged thief is no longer a threat.
She was quickly and easily recognizable by one of our investigators who put it together, and once we were able to see her photo and match it with the video surveillance, you could tell that it was her.
The suspected sticky-fingered San Francisco renter in police custody tonight. For Nightline, I'm Gio Benitez in New York.
Rent a furnished, private room with utilities and Wi-Fi with PadSplit. We already have more than 8,000 dedicated members. Just look at some of our member reviews. Ready to join? Fill out an application in less than 10 minutes, get approved in 24 hours, and be in your new home in 48 hours.